So, latest addition to my art studio. I do love my coffee. While I'm painting, I can imagine I'm in Italy painting away. I love a coffee. So what we've got here is a DeLonghi PrimaDonna Soul coffee machine. Now this is a bean to cup coffee machine. It's literally just arrived. I bought this January 2025. So it's out of the box. It fits quite nice in the corner of the kitchen there. There's a lot of boxes with it as well, so we'll see what's in these. Welcome to the world of coffee, DeLonghi. Here, some extras you can get. You can get a water filter that softens the water, etc. I picked those up from Amazon, and descaler, which you do like sort of every few months. So we have instructions, quick guide, take proper care of your machine, how to register it. There's a water filter there. There's actually some descaler with it as well. Power lead, obviously UK power lead. Cleaning brush. And this, I believe, is for the descaling process, so that's important not to lose. Just taking all the little bits of plastic off. And it is actually made in Italy, this machine, which is actually quite nice. This is all aluminium, stainless steel. Plastic around the back. Power lead goes into the back, and there's also a mains power here, and also on the top as well. And on the top of the machine you've got this cup rest. I'm not sure if it warms up or not, I don't know. This is the hopper for the ground coffee, and this is where if you want to just use filter coffee, pre-ground coffee, you can do that as well in there. So you've got the best of both worlds. Now, one of the recent updates on this machine is that they've put the lid to the coffee bean hopper is actually airtight. So first time use, very simple instructions. Also there's another manual here as well. It says just simply plug in, switch on at the back. We've done that, and then follow the instructions that appear on the appliance. So the first thing is to set the language. Fill the tank with fresh water, which is here. So this is the water filter, which is totally optional. It recommends use, of course it does. These work out about £9 each the last 2 months. You set the date at the bottom for about a minute until water starts to come out of those side holes. Got some beans here. We took the lid off and pop those into here. It smells lovely. Don't know how much you can get in there. Now, DeLonghi do make their own coffee, but this one is a Waitrose #1. And it's important to take note of the roast guide, the bean and the roast, because once we downloaded the app, this machine uses something called bean technology, where you can tell it which bean you're using and the machine adapts to suit, which is quite clever. So still in this initial setup, insert the descaling spout. Now this is important not to lose this. This is the first time use only. So this little door comes up here, and this just kind of goes in there, I guess. Just fits in. There you go. Keep the descaling spout for use, so every few months you have to descale the machine. The water filter's here, which is optional, which reduces the amount of time you have to descale. So that's looking good. Water circuit empty, press OK to start filling, but it looks like we need to put a plastic tub underneath it. Heating underway. It just say leave a nice gap either side. I think we're good there. So this is just that initial setup stage. So it looks as though we're all set. Give us a little preview of all the different options. So you get different profiles, so you know, for different family members, because using the adapt technology you can control the machine. I just say that the first time you use this, it makes sense to make 4 or 5 cappuccinos before the machine will give the perfect coffee. Now this is the milk crema. It uses the latte creme system. Like I say, it's double wall, so it lasts. Got this adjustable spout here, and different levels. So you can go for thick, which is more latte, kind of in the middle, which would probably be for like a flat white, and then here cappuccino, and then a clean as well. So it automatically cleans and it puts steam through, which kills any milk germs. We'll pop that. That just connects in the same place where the descaler is. And yeah, you can see here, please note, the first time you use this appliance, you need to make 4 to 5 cappuccinos before the results will be satisfactory. If you bought the machine in January 2025 or thereabouts, you're going to get this lovely set of double-walled DeLonghi glasses. This one's kind of cappuccino, so we'll pop this on. Now what you can do is you can actually just slightly press the little buttons and you can move this higher. And then you can do the same with that as well. So I guess that goes here. And then we can make the first coffee. The touchscreen is very responsive. Some cheap screens, I mean, this is not a cheap screen, but you know, on some cheap devices, the screens can be very stuttery. This is very responsive. So you have espresso sole, which I guess is a espresso shot, a normal espresso, long black, one of my favourites, flat white, cappuccino, 2 espressos, I guess that's 2 doses because there's 2 feeders there, cafe latte over ice, latte macchiato, coffee pot, long coffee, cappuccino mix, which I believe is probably a double espresso. Mug to go is quite cool, so it makes enough for a takeout cup, a normal coffee, Americano, hot water for tea, cortando, don't know what that one is, espresso, macchiato, tea function, hot milk, cappuccino plus, cappuccino. Turn the milk froth dial to max. So it prompts you, it tells you what to do, telling you the progress and what it's doing. So currently milk delivery, grinding the beans. Brewing coffee. Your beverage is ready. And put it on clean. So that's using steam to kill any germs, any bacteria that could come from milk. And that's the first one. Now it does say you need 4 to 5 coffees for it to be perfect. So let's give this a little bit of a stir. And see what it tastes like. I mean, it's very nice. It's lovely. So the actual device has got built-in Wi-Fi. So the app is connected. Pretty straightforward. You have to register. You have to have a DeLonghi account. But I actually bought this from DeLonghi Direct, so I already had an account. So basically, as long as you're on the same Wi-Fi connection, you can make the coffees from here. Now this is where you bring in the bean to cup technology. Unleash the soul of your beans. Bean Adapt technology makes it easy to set up your machine to the beans you are using to get the best out of them. Grab your pack of coffee and get started. And these are 100%. There we are. And it is a number 4 roast, which is the medium. It was from Waitrose, or W1, and an R. So it tells you temperature medium, grinder medium, sending data to your machine. That is pretty cool. So every time you put a new pack of beans in, that's all part of the creation of it. I love it. So let's try and make an espresso sol. So you can hear the machine kicking in. The app's doing the job. It tells you the process. See here that the bean adapt technology from the app has registered the actual name that I entered manually, so we know that it's using the right bean on the right setting. You can tweak it through the app if you find it's not quite correct. It smells good. And very smooth. For many years I've used Nespresso machines, you know, the little pods, and the larger Virtuo pods as well, and they've started to taste a bit bitter to me, so I wanted to try something a bit more fresh. So it's good. Every time you turn the machine off or on via the standby button, there's a very quick rinse, which is really clever. And this is the perfect size to go in to the door with the fridge. So that's it, folks. That's the DeLonghi PrimaDonna Sol. First impressions, brilliant. Love the technology, love the touch screen. It's like having your own little coffee lounge in your house. Comes with quite a lot of nice accessories, very simple instructions. Not cheap, but hopefully it's going to be something that I'm going to enjoy for many years.